All right. Winter's Bone, Daniel Woodrell. Unfortunately, I learned about this author. I knew the name. Okay, let's just say that the name has been around. Obviously, written a ton of great books that I had never read. Then I heard he had passed away, and I was like, you know what? I've never read anything from this author. So I looked through, and I was like, Winter's Bone. This sounds super interesting. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to read this. This is the book that I'm going to read. This is the one that I'm going to start with, and if I like it, I'm going to read more from the author. So it's a 2006 novel. It's I guess they call him he's known for his Ozark noir style, and this was definitely, I mean, this was just raw and dark. It was, I mean, it's a phenomenal book. I read it in 2 nights, and after the first night, I was like, I gotta put this down. Like I gotta go to sleep, and all of these really awful people are gonna be in my dreams. Like that's how good that's how good this is. So let me do that. So it's, I mean, it's set in the Ozarks, poverty stricken the Ozarks. The family, our main character is Reed Dolly, and Dolly is one of the families, the big families in the area. So everybody's related. Everybody in this area is cousins or second cousins, third cousins, whatever. Everybody, and everybody also is basically everybody is for the manufacture or sale of meth, of crank, and so the whole premise behind it, which is not a spoiler, is Rhea. She's like 15, 16 years old. She has her two little brothers to care for. Her mother is has dementia, so she's dealing with all this, and her dad has been to prison, like most of the Dolly family and all the other families in the area. And so he's disappeared again, and then it turns out that he put their meager house up against his bail, and no one's seen him. And so Rhea's worried if her dad doesn't show up for court on Monday, then they're going to lose the house, and they'll literally have nowhere to go. And that's kind of the whole idea. And it is just it's just dark. It's disturbing. I mean, it's it's cold, and I mean, you're just reading the book, and I'm reading it now. And hey, listen, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, but it's like 40 something degrees out at night here the last couple of nights, and I'm like wrapping up in a blanket, like I'm freezing or something. I mean, this book is just so good. It's just, the writing is just, I can't wait to dive into more writing from this author. So this is phenomenal. Um, it's definitely probably a top 10 book for me this year, and so that'll be interesting. I'm going to do a video in a week or so. I was going to do my top 5 books of 2025. I might have to do like a top 10 or a top 20 or something, because there's so many really really phenomenal noir books that I've been reading lately. I mean, just some real masters of, and so I don't know if I've been given uh, ratings on these books. I've just been saying how great some of them are. I'm going to give this a 4.6. That's how good this book is. Again, I read it in 2 nights. It's not a very thick book, as you can see. It's not, it's not all that, but it's just, what is it? What is it? What is it? It's not even 200 pages, but it's just so much packed into these 200 pages. It is ridiculous. So then after I read it today, I'm like, what? I always like to do just a little bit of research to see if there's anything about the book maybe that I missed. And apparently it was adapted into a 2010 film starring Jennifer Lawrence. I had no idea. I don't know if my wife is Jennifer Lawrence fan. I don't think she is. So I'll probably end up at some point watching this movie, but probably watching it on my own. And again, it's sad because this is a really really good author, so I have to go through, and he's no longer with us, which which sucks. Obviously, you want to see more of these authors, and you want to see more and more and more books from them. But I guess he has quite a few books for me to read, so I will be diving into. I'll be diving into a lot of them. And again, this book is almost 20 years old, and it's killer. It's just phenomenal. And so here's the thing: I keep patting myself on the back because I keep finding some great books to read. I mean, honestly, I don't think anything I've read in like the last month or so. And I've read a bunch of books in the last month, as you see, because I keep doing reviews every 3-4 days. I keep finding some bangers, as the young kids say. I don't know if the young kids say that at all. Maybe they do. Who knows? So, I mean, it's crime fiction, it's domestic fiction, it's a coming of age story, it's noir, it's Southern Gothic. It's a thriller. There's just so much in this, and the some of these chapters are like that's a chapter. Okay, can you see that? Like. It's a page and a little bit. I mean, there are several long chapters, and there are no. You notice there are no chapter headings, numbers, anything. It's just great. You just got to put a bookmark in it and read. And I literally read half of this book. I literally blew through half of this book in the first night. I was like, I'm going to read a couple pages of this, and right from the opening, you're caught. You're like, oh my god, this poor teenage girl who has the weight of the world on her shoulders, and everybody around her is awful, and she has plans, and you just know, reading a book like this, if it's like a movie, you just know nothing good's going to happen to any of these people. Again, it's a noir book. I mean, there's poverty, there's drug use, there's people getting beat up, people getting killed, I mean, it's just anything bad that can happen. It's bad people doing bad things to each other, I guess, is kind of the best way to put this book. And so this is one of these, if you've read any of the books that I have reviewed so far over the last couple of months, especially, and you're like, all right, this guy, I like what he's reading. I think I'm going to like this is definitely one of those books. This is a book to add to your TBR pile. Put it to the top. I mean, again, you're going to read this in a couple of days. It's just wonderful. So, I think this is like the 8th book or something that the author had written, something like that. So I'm going to go back and I want to read a lot more of this author. And that's the problem. I have about 10 authors right now that I'm like, I'm just going to keep reading everything these authors have put out. So my top 10 might be these 10 authors, and the next year, the top 10 for 2026 might be those 10 authors again, just because these books are so darn good. I mean, they're just amazing. So, whew. If you like what you see, if you like, if you've read this, let me know. Try to do it without all the glare. It's kind of hard to do. You get the idea. Let me know that you've read this, and if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't like it. Let me know if you've never read it, but you're like, you know what? I think I'm going to read that. Let me know if you think Jennifer Lawrence was a good actress in the movie adaptation. I'm going to watch the movie at some point, and maybe soon, and I will probably do a review of it. Why not? So, all that being said, please hit the subscribe button. Watch some of my videos. Tell your friends and family. Tell your enemies. Tell those people that I'm doing these reviews too. Those people love to hear. Your enemies love to hear about book reviews, I think. Anyway, thank you very much for all the support. I've gotten some great support for my YouTube channel here, and I want to thank you. I want you to continue to watch these videos. Let me know what you think.